Do you feel the pull of a distant home, a place your heart knows but your mind can't remember? Have you ever wondered why you are here on Earth? Or why, you might ask, have we chosen this path? Why incarnate on Earth, a planet so rich in beauty and yet so fraught with challenge? The answer lies in the very essence of our being. We are here not just to remember our divine nature, but to heal the wounds of our past, to reclaim the power we've given away, and to break free from the chains of a false matrix that dims our light. Let's embark on this journey together to uncover the galactic history that illuminates why we are here. The origins of humanity trace back to the celestial realms of Lyra, the cradle of our cosmic lineage. It is here in the heart of the Lyra constellation that the untold story of humanity's dawn unfolds, where the essence of our spirit first ignited amidst the celestial dance of stars. This civilization, the progenitor of human existence, thrived not merely on technological marvels, but on the purest form of existence known to the cosmos. Within this sanctum, our ancestors lived in a state of unblemished harmony, their lives seamlessly interwoven with the fabric of creation itself. The Lyrans, resplendent in their spiritual luminescence, embodied the quintessence of living in sync with the universal energies, their consciousness attuned to the subtle whispers of the cosmos. It was a society where knowledge flowed as freely as the light from their twin suns, illuminating paths to advanced healing, interstellar travel, and energy manipulation. Their cities, magnificent in architecture and infused with crystal energy, reflected the beauty and complexity of the universe outside and the inner universe within every being. The air vibrated with the harmony of a population whose hearts beat in unison with the cosmic rhythm, a testament to their advanced spiritual understanding and unity. In Lyra, the concept of power was not a struggle for dominance, but a shared responsibility, a collective endeavor to uplift every soul towards enlightenment and universal love. Their connection to the universe was not merely philosophical, but a palpable living bond, as real as the starlight that bathed their world. This bond granted them insights into the fabric of reality, allowing them to live in peace with all forms of existence and to explore the depths of both space and spirit. The legacy of Lyra is not a myth buried in the past, but a beacon, calling us to remember and awaken to the potential that lies within our very DNA. The fall of Lyra was a turning point etched in cosmic memory, a harrowing saga of paradise lost to the shadows of invasion by forces dark and insidious. The reptilians, entities driven by conquest and domination, cast their gaze upon the harmonious civilization of Lyra, seeing in its light the ultimate prize. The invasion was swift and brutal, a stark contrast to the peaceful existence the Lyrans had always known. This conflict was not merely a clash of arms, but a deeper battle for the soul of a civilization that had thrived on unity, love, and the free exchange of power and knowledge. As the reptilian forces descended upon their worlds, the Lyrans faced the unimaginable choice of defending their homes or surrendering to a force that sought not just to conquer, but to corrupt the very essence of what made them Lyran. In this dark hour, the tragedy of Lyra was not just in the battles lost or the cities that fell. It was in the moment the Lyrans, in their desperation and despair, began to give away their power. This act, born out of a hope for peace or perhaps a moment of overwhelming fear, marked the beginning of the end for the Lyran civilization as it had been known. The aftermath of the invasion saw the dispersal of the Lyrans across the cosmos, a people once united now scattered among the stars, seeking refuge and a new beginning. They carried with them not just the physical scars of conflict, but the deep soulful trauma of having lost their home to an adversary that had exploited their openness and generosity. The decision to flee and preserve what remained of their culture was a survival strategy, yes, but it was also an act of profound resilience and hope. This dispersal sowed the seeds of Lyran legacy in new soils, among star systems such as the Pleiades, Sirius, and beyond, where they endeavored to rebuild and to heal. Among these refugees, a resilient few found their way to Atlantis, a world that shimmered with the promise of rebirth and renewal. Here, beneath the azure skies and amidst the towering crystals that pulsated with pure energy, the descendants of Lyra sought to rekindle the lost spark of their civilization. Atlantis rose as a beacon of hope, its spires and temples a testament to the enduring spirit of those who had witnessed the collapse of their worlds and yet dared to dream anew. Atlantis was not just a city, but a crucible of possibility, where the advanced spiritual understanding and technological prowess of the Lyrans merged with the vibrant essence of Earth. The Atlanteans, as they came to be known, thrived, their society a reflection of the harmony that had once graced the halls of Lyra. They mastered the manipulation of energy, healing, and telepathy, living in a state of communion with the natural world and the cosmos beyond. Yet, as their civilization reached its zenith, the echoes of a forgotten lesson began to whisper through the corridors of power. The downfall of Atlantis was not wrought by natural disaster alone, but by a more insidious force, the repeated pattern of relinquishing sovereignty. In their pursuit of advancement and unity, the Atlanteans opened their hearts and minds to external influences, believing that sharing their power would lead to greater heights of enlightenment. This trust, however noble in intention, became their Achilles' heel. External rulers, cloaked in the guise of benefactors, slowly infiltrated the Atlantean society, sowing seeds of division and exploiting the Atlanteans' generosity for their own gain. As Atlantis's vibrational frequency began to wane, so too did the protective barriers that safeguarded it from malice. The once harmonious society fractured, its members divided between those who sensed the encroaching darkness and those blinded by the dazzling light of their own achievements. The culmination of this division was catastrophic, not merely in the physical destruction of Atlantis, but in the spiritual rupture it caused. The Atlanteans, like the Lyrans before them, faced the ultimate consequence of giving away their power, a lesson written in the ruins of their city and the waters that claimed it. The loss of Atlantis served as a profound echo of Lyra's demise, a mirror reflecting the dangerous allure of forsaking one's sovereignty in the pursuit of greater unity. This history, submerged beneath the waves and the sands of time, remains a poignant reminder of the need to balance trust with discernment, to weave the fabric of society with threads of individual strength, and to guard the flame of power with the wisdom of the ages. In the shadow of Atlantis's fall, a silent, insidious force took root, weaving through the fabric of reality a complex labyrinth designed to ensnare the spirit of humanity. This false matrix, a construct of control and manipulation, emerged from the ashes of lost civilizations, crafted by those who watched and waited for the perfect moment to claim dominion over the human soul. With meticulous precision, these architects of illusion tapped into the inherent vulnerability exposed by the repeated cycles of trust betrayed, the tendency of humans to relinquish their power to perceived authority. The false matrix operated not with the overt tyranny of chains, but with the subtle threads of deception, wrapping around the collective consciousness of humanity like a shroud. It distorted perceptions of reality, muddying the waters between truth and fabrication, until the very act of discerning one's own thoughts became a maze without end. This manipulation was not merely a bid for power in the physical realm, but a calculated strike against the spiritual essence of humanity, an attempt to sever the intimate, vital connection each soul had with the cosmos and its infinite wisdom. Under the guise of societal advancement and protection, the false matrix insinuated itself into every facet of human existence, from the structures of power to the sanctity of individual thought. It propagated a reality where material gain overshadowed spiritual wealth, where fear supplanted love, and where division eroded the unity that once bound humanity to each other and to the stars from which they came. This engineered reality was a prison without bars, one where the inmates were taught to love their captivity, to embrace the very chains that bound their spirits. The tragedy of the false matrix lay not only in its existence but in its effectiveness. It disconnected beings from their true essence, from the pulsating energy of creation that flows through every vein of the universe. It muted the inner voice that speaks of ancient origins, of connections to distant worlds and civilizations that thrived on the principles of harmony, love, and interstellar communion. By obscuring this cosmic heritage, the false matrix sought to render humanity powerless, to transform sovereign beings of light into mere cogs in a machine of its own design. Yet even in the depths of this spiritual quagmire, a spark of the eternal flame remains, a beacon for those who dare to question, to seek, and to remember. Our incarnation on Earth is thus a pivotal chapter in our soul's saga, chosen with the purpose of transcending the limitations imposed by the false matrix and awakening to the full magnitude of our spiritual and cosmic heritage. The false matrix, for all its illusions, cannot extinguish the profound resilience and sovereignty that lie at the heart of humanity. This resilience is the key to dismantling the false matrix, to peeling away the layers of deception and reclaiming the power that resides within each soul. It is precisely this quest for liberation, this innate drive to reclaim our true essence, that underscores why we incarnated on Earth. We stand at the precipice of a monumental shift. This turning point heralds our collective journey from the shadows of disempowerment into the dawning light of spiritual awakening. It is here, on the fertile ground of Earth, that our mission transforms from one of mere realization to active reclamation, inviting us to heal the ancient traumas and reclaim the sovereign power that is our birthright. This mission, woven into the very fabric of our being, calls us to confront and heal the trauma of disempowerment that has shadowed humanity since the dawn of our cosmic history. The wounds inflicted by cycles of giving away our power, from the fall of Lyra to the demise of Atlantis, are not merely historical footnotes. They are scars etched into the collective soul, whispering lessons of sovereignty forgotten and trust betrayed. Earth becomes the arena where these ancient battles are fought anew, where the chains of the false matrix are recognized and resisted. Awakening to our spiritual identity amidst the cacophony of modern existence is akin to the lotus rising from the mud, the journey upward, fraught with obstacles, yet irresistibly driven by an innate longing for the light. This awakening is nothing less than a revolution of consciousness, a radical reclaiming of our true power and sovereignty that has been obscured by the veils of forgetfulness and the illusions of the false matrix. It requires us to remember who we are, not mere physical beings navigating a material world, but luminous entities of energy and spirit, connected to a cosmos teeming with life and intelligence. The lessons of past civilizations, the echoes of Lyra's wisdom, and the whispers of Atlantis' downfall serve as beacons on this journey, guiding us away from the precipice of powerlessness and towards the sovereignty of our soul's light. To break free from the false matrix, we must delve deep into the archives of our ancient memories, reviving the knowledge that unity does not mean uniformity, that true power is wielded with love and wisdom, and that our sovereignty is reclaimed in the act of conscious co-creation with the universe. Our incarnation on Earth, then, is not a punishment or exile, but a sacred duty, a chance to heal the old wounds and to sow the seeds of a new reality. It is an invitation to stand in the power of our light, to weave the threads of our cosmic heritage into the fabric of our daily lives, and to manifest a world where the false matrix is but a shadow, dispelled by the dawn of our collective awakening. In this mission lies the hope not only for our personal liberation, but for the elevation of all consciousness, as we return to the harmony that once graced the halls of Lyra and the shores of Atlantis, a harmony born of remembering and reclaiming our true sovereign selves. As we navigate our incarnation on Earth, we encounter a labyrinth of challenges, each designed not to hinder, but to hone our spiritual resilience. These trials, though daunting, are integral to our journey of awakening and reclamation. Among the dense frequencies and complexities of earthly existence, we face the challenge of remembering our true essence amidst the cacophony of societal expectations, cultural conditioning, and the pervasive influence of the false matrix. This veil of forgetfulness tests our resolve, tempting us to succumb to the illusion of separation and the seduction of materialism. Moreover, the task of distinguishing our authentic spiritual voice from the noise of external influences demands vigilance and discernment. The false matrix thrives on confusion and disempowerment, often masking its intentions behind the guise of convenience and security. It is a world where fear is used as a tool to control, where unity is overshadowed by division, and where the quest for external validation can eclipse the pursuit of inner truth. To conquer these challenges, we must anchor ourselves in the power of self-awareness and unconditional love. It is through turning inward, engaging in practices that connect us with our higher selves, and fostering communities of like-minded souls that we begin to dismantle the barriers erected by the false matrix. Meditation, mindfulness, communion with nature, and the exploration of ancient spiritual wisdoms serve as conduits to our inner sanctum, illuminating the path back to our true selves. Furthermore, embracing our shared humanity and extending compassion to all beings helps to dissolve the artificial divides that constrain us. Recognizing the interconnectedness of all life reinstates the sense of unity that is our cosmic birthright. It is in the collective healing of our wounds, the acknowledgement of our shared traumas, and the celebration of our diverse expressions of spirit that we find the strength to transcend the limitations of our earthly experience. As we brace ourselves against the headwinds of earthly challenges, armed with the wisdom of our cosmic heritage and the light of our spiritual awakening, we prepare to forge ahead. The path forward, illuminated by the lessons of our past and the light of our inner knowing, beckons us towards a horizon where sovereignty and unity converge. This journey is not marked by the erasure of challenges, but by our transformative response to them, a testament to our resilience and the depth of our spiritual fortitude. Reclaiming our individual and collective power begins with the awakening of self-awareness, a luminous thread that weaves through the fabric of our existence, binding us to the essence of who we truly are. As we delve into the practices that reconnect us to our spiritual core, meditation, mindfulness, communion with nature, and the exploration of ancient wisdoms, we rekindle the flame of our sovereignty, a light that no shadow can extinguish. This reclamation is not a solitary endeavor, but a collective awakening, a symphony of souls harmonizing to the rhythm of the universe. The call to unity is not a call to sameness, but a celebration of the magnificent diversity that composes the human family. Drawing on the strength of our cosmic origins, we recognize that our connection to each other is as profound as our connection to the stars from which we came. In this recognition, the artificial barriers erected by the false matrix, divisions of race, creed, and ideology, begin to crumble, revealing the unshakable unity that underpins all existence. Encouraging unity among beings on Earth does not mean diminishing the uniqueness of each individual, but honoring it as a vital piece of the greater whole. It is in the mosaic of our differences that the beauty of our collective spirit shines brightest. As we transcend the limitations imposed by the false matrix, we discover that our true power lies not in dominion over one another, but in our capacity to uplift, support, and love. This realization opens the doors to a new era, one where humanity stands not as disparate fragments, but as a united force, poised to create a world that reflects the harmony and interconnectedness of the cosmos. The path forward is one of sovereignty and unity, a journey back to our true essence, guided by the light of our highest selves. It is a path that leads us beyond the illusions of separation and into the heart of oneness, where the dreams of our ancestors and the hopes of future generations converge. Here, in the sacred dance of individuality and togetherness, we forge the future of Earth, a planet that mirrors the celestial harmony from which we sprang, a world where the light of each soul contributes to the brilliance of the whole. As our journey through the cosmic history and the quest for spiritual awakening draws to a close, we are reminded of the profound longing that resides within each of us, a yearning not for a distant star or a lost civilization, but for the reconnection with our true essence. This longing, deep and resonant, is the soul's reminder of our cosmic home, a place that transcends the physical boundaries of time and space. It whispers to us of a state of being where harmony, love, and understanding flow as freely as the cosmic winds, where our spirits are in perfect alignment with the universal energies that birthed the stars. This cosmic home is not a location to be reached, but a reality to be realized, a state of existence that we carry within the very core of our being. It is in the remembrance of this truth in the reclamation of our spiritual sovereignty, that we find the keys to healing the wounds of the past and forging a future that resonates with the highest vibrations of our origins. By steadfastly choosing not to give our power away, by standing firm in the light of our own divinity, we become architects of a new earth, one that mirrors the peace, unity, and boundless love of our celestial home. The message that echoes through the ages, from the starlit realms of Lyra to the crystal shores of Atlantis, is clear. Our power, our sovereignty is our birthright. It is the beacon that guides us through the darkness, the star that leads us back to ourselves. As we embrace this power, as we embody our spiritual sovereignty, we initiate the healing of our collective soul, weaving together the fragments of our cosmic heritage into a tapestry of light. In this dawning era, where the false matrix fades into the annals of time, we stand together as a testament to the resilience and indomitable spirit of humanity. Our journey is one of returning to love, to unity, to the profound wisdom that resides within each of us. By honoring our longing for our cosmic home, we create a world that reflects the beauty, harmony, and infinite possibility of the universe itself. Let us move forward with hearts open and spirits unbound, carrying the light of our cosmic home within us, illuminating the path for all who walk the earth. Together, we can heal the past and co-create a future where every soul knows its true power, where every heart beats in harmony with the cosmic rhythm. A future where Earth herself shines as a beacon of light and love in the vastness of the stars.